Have you ever felt that the challenges in your life are pulling you down, making you feel hopeless and unsure how to move forward? At times, it can feel like life's obstacles are too much to overcome. Whether it's a tough situation at work, a difficult relationship, or a personal health struggle, we all face challenges that can leave us feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and unsure of what to do next. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going our way, and sometimes it can seem like there's no way out. But here's the thing, everyone faces challenges. Whether you're a student, a parent, a professional, or someone just trying to get through the day, life throws difficulties our way. These challenges can arise from many areas of life, work, family finances, health, and even our own emotions. And sometimes we don't know how to cope or how to move forward when it feels like everything is against us. But in the midst of those challenges, it's important to remember these challenges are not just obstacles, they're opportunities. They may not feel that way at first, but every difficulty we encounter has the potential to help us grow, develop, and learn valuable lessons that will shape who we are. It might not be easy to see at the moment, but if we change our perspective, we can begin to recognize that even in the hardest times, we have the chance to emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. So in this video, we're going to explore how we can view our challenges as opportunities to find positive change. Instead of letting difficulties weigh us down, we can learn to see them as stepping stones that lead us closer to our goals, dreams, and the person we are meant to be. You see, it's all about shifting our mindset. Rather than seeing challenges as something to avoid or escape from, we can choose to embrace them as the opportunities they truly are. They are the moments in life that test our resilience and push us out of our comfort zones, helping us grow in ways we might not expect. Why is this important? Because finding positive change in challenges not only helps us overcome difficulties, but it also builds resilience, strengthens our spirit, and guides us toward the right direction in life. Life will always throw challenges our way, but it's our ability to respond to those challenges that determines our success and growth. When we can find the lesson, the opportunity, or the blessing in each situation, we begin to shift our perspective and unlock the power to transform our lives. When we can look at each challenge as an opportunity for personal growth, we stop seeing ourselves as victims of our circumstances and start seeing ourselves as empowered individuals capable of overcoming anything that comes our way. So today I encourage you to look at your challenges differently. See them as opportunities to change and grow. Remember, every obstacle is a chance to learn, improve, and move closer to the person you're meant to become. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it so that others can also see the opportunities hidden in their struggles, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos filled with encouragement, motivation, and positive insights. Thank you for watching, and let's dive in together into how we can turn our challenges into pathways for positive change. We often view challenges in life as obstacles, things that stand in our way and prevent us from moving forward. Whether it's a setback at work, a difficult relationship, a health issue, or just the everyday difficulties of life, we usually don't look at these challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead, we may feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or even defeated. However, the truth is that challenges are not inherently bad. They're in fact powerful opportunities to test our limits, learn new things, and grow as individuals. The beauty of challenges lies in the way they force us to face situations that are uncomfortable or unfamiliar, pushing us outside of our comfort zones. When everything is easy and predictable, there's little room for growth. It's in the midst of difficulties that we develop the skills and mindset needed to rise to the occasion. Challenges help us refine our abilities, strengthen our character, and most importantly, make us better equipped for the future. Consider this: each time we face a challenge, we have the opportunity to learn something new. We can learn how to manage our emotions in the face of stress, how to improve our problem-solving skills, and how to develop perseverance and resilience. These are the skills that will carry us through life, no matter what challenges we face. For example, when you're faced with a difficult project at work, you might feel overwhelmed by the complexity and the pressure. But by tackling it head-on, you have the chance to improve your time management, sharpen your problem-solving abilities, and build resilience. Instead of avoiding the challenge or shrinking from it, you can use it as a stepping stone to becoming better at what you do. Even if the outcome doesn't go as planned, the learning process itself equips you for future success. Similarly, personal challenges such as dealing with conflict in a relationship teach us valuable lessons in communication, empathy, and emotional intelligence. When we allow ourselves to face these challenges rather than running from them, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, which in turn strengthens our relationships. In fact, research has shown that people who face challenges and adversity tend to develop higher levels of emotional intelligence, resilience, and problem-solving ability. They learn to deal with stress better, make decisions with greater clarity, and take more calculated risks. Challenges, therefore, are not the enemy. They are the very thing that builds our capacity to thrive in life. Let me share a real-life example of how facing a significant challenge led to personal growth and an eventual breakthrough. Meet Sarah. Sarah was a mid-level manager at a large company, and she had always prided herself on being highly organized, detail-oriented, and a strong performer. Her work was often praised by her colleagues, and she felt confident in her abilities. However, one year Sarah was tasked with leading a high-profile project that was critical to the company's success. The project was much larger and more complex than anything she'd worked on before, and she quickly found herself struggling to keep up. The project faced numerous roadblocks, missed deadlines, uncooperative team members, and constant changes in direction from upper management. Despite her best efforts, the project was falling apart and Sarah's confidence began to erode. After a particularly challenging meeting with her superiors, where they expressed their dissatisfaction with her progress, Sarah felt defeated. She thought about giving up, convinced that she was not cut out for such a demanding role. But instead of quitting, Sarah decided to approach the situation differently. She took a step back, reflected on her challenges, and identified where she had gone wrong. She realized that she'd been too focused on the small details and had neglected the bigger picture. She also recognized that she hadn't effectively communicated with her team, which had led to misunderstandings and delays. Instead of blaming herself for the failures, Sarah chose to view the situation as an opportunity to learn and grow. She reached out to a mentor within the company who had experience managing large projects. With her mentor's guidance, Sarah was able to reorganize the project, realign the team, and communicate more effectively with all stakeholders. Over the course of the next few months, Sarah not only salvaged the project but also turned it into a huge success. The company recognized her efforts, and she received a promotion to a senior management position as a result of her leadership. That experience taught Sarah invaluable lessons in leadership, communication, and perseverance. She learned that failure is not something to be feared, but an essential part of the growth process. She became a more effective leader with a deeper understanding of how to navigate challenges and lead her team through difficult times. The key takeaway here is that Sarah didn't let her failure define her. Instead, she used the challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to ultimately come out stronger on the other side. Her journey is a powerful reminder that facing challenges head-on, no matter how difficult, can lead to significant personal growth and breakthrough moments. So how can you apply this mindset in your own life when you're facing a challenge, whether at work, in a personal relationship, or in any area of life? Remember that this is an opportunity for growth. Rather than seeing the challenge as something to avoid or fear, view it as a chance to develop new skills, expand your capabilities, and become a stronger person. When difficulties arise, ask yourself these questions. What can I learn from this situation? Every challenge has a lesson hidden within it. Take time to reflect on what the experience is teaching you, whether it's about yourself, others, or how to approach problems in the future. How can I improve my response to this challenge? Are there ways you can handle the situation with more patience, grace, or creativity? Every challenge is an opportunity to refine your approach and improve your skills. What strengths can I develop through this experience? Challenges can help you develop resilience, emotional intelligence, leadership skills, and perseverance. Think about how this challenge can help you build those qualities. Remember, with every obstacle you overcome, you become stronger and closer to your goals. It's through challenges that we discover our true potential. The more you embrace challenges, the more you grow, not only as a person, but also in your ability to tackle bigger challenges with greater ease. As you face your next challenge, remember Sarah's story and the lesson she learned. View the challenge not as a setback, but as an opportunity to grow, learn, and move closer to your goals. Even if things don't go perfectly, know that you're still gaining valuable experience that will benefit you in the long run. So when you feel overwhelmed or discouraged, take a step back and reframe the situation. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this challenge help me grow? The answers may surprise you, and you may find that facing the challenge becomes easier once you view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. In this section, we've explored how challenges can be opportunities for personal growth. By reframing challenges in this way, we can learn from them, develop new skills, and build resilience. Just like Sarah, we can use difficult situations to become stronger and more capable, ultimately bringing us closer to our goals and dreams. So the next time you face a challenge, embrace it as an opportunity to grow and become a better version of yourself. When it comes to facing challenges, one of the most important factors that will determine how well we handle them is our mindset. The way we perceive challenges significantly impacts how we respond to them. If we see challenges as roadblocks or insurmountable obstacles, we are more likely to feel overwhelmed, discouraged, and defeated. On the other hand, if we shift our perspective and view challenges as opportunities for growth and improvement, we are far more likely to find positive change in the midst of them. The way we think shapes our experience. This concept is deeply rooted in psychology and personal development. When we approach a challenge with a positive mindset, we're setting ourselves up for success. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulty or pretending it's easy. It means choosing to focus on the potential for growth, learning, and transformation that lies within every challenge. Think about it for a moment. When you approach a situation with the belief that it will make you better, you're far more likely to take action and face the challenge head on. A positive mindset helps you see the possibilities rather than the problems. It helps you stay motivated and persistent even when things are tough. It allows you to bounce back from setbacks and use failures as stepping stones to success. A positive mindset isn't just about feeling good or thinking happy thoughts. It's about maintaining resilience in the face of adversity. Resilience is the ability to recover from difficulties, adapt to change, and keep moving forward even when things aren't going as planned. When we view challenges as opportunities to develop resilience, we become more capable of dealing with life's ups and downs. We learn to bounce back stronger each time we face adversity. A positive mindset also encourages problem solving. When you believe that challenges can be overcome, your brain begins looking for solutions instead of fixating on the problem. You'll find that you're able to think more creatively and find ways to tackle obstacles more effectively. This shift in thinking can make a world of difference, turning seemingly impossible situations into opportunities for growth. In essence, your mindset can either be a barrier or a bridge to positive change. By choosing to view challenges with a positive perspective, you open the door to a world of opportunities and personal growth. Instead of being paralyzed by fear or negativity, you become empowered to take action and create change in your life. Let me share an inspiring real-life story about how someone was able to shift their perspective on a challenge and turn it into a life-changing opportunity. Meet Michael. Michael was a man in his mid-30s who had always led a fairly healthy and active lifestyle. He worked as a software engineer, and while his job was demanding, he managed to stay active by exercising regularly, eating a balanced diet, and making time for his hobbies. That is until one day when he went for a routine checkup and received some unexpected news. Michael was diagnosed with a chronic illness that required him to make significant changes to his lifestyle. His doctors advised him to cut back on certain activities and make drastic changes to his diet and daily routine in order to manage the condition. Initially, Michael was devastated. He'd always been in control of his health, and now he felt as though his life had been turned upside down. The news felt like a personal defeat, and he struggled to come to terms with it. For a while, Michael felt overwhelmed and disheartened. He couldn't help but focus on the things he could no longer do. He couldn't run as long, couldn't eat his favourite foods, and had to give up some of the activities he loved. He began to view the illness as a tragedy, something that was taking away the life he had once known. His motivation to stay active and healthy diminished, and he found himself feeling stuck in a cycle of frustration. However, one day after reflecting on his situation, Michael decided to change his perspective. He realized that while his illness was a challenge, it didn't have to define his life. He began to see it as an opportunity to take better care of his health rather than as a limitation. Instead of focusing on what he couldn't do, he started focusing on what he could do to improve his health and well-being. He realized that this was a chance to reboot his lifestyle and adopt habits that would benefit him in the long run. Michael made a commitment to himself to prioritize his health and make the most of the situation. He began by learning more about his condition and how to manage it effectively. He consulted with nutritionists, took up yoga, and found new forms of exercise that accommodated his condition while still challenging him. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he embraced this new chapter in his life with a positive mindset and a willingness to adapt. As a result, not only did Michael begin to feel better physically, but he also experienced a shift in his outlook on life. He discovered new ways to enjoy his favorite activities, find balance, and live a more mindful and intentional life. What once seemed like an insurmountable challenge became a transformative opportunity that led him to greater health, happiness, and personal growth. Michael's journey taught him the power of mindset and how shifting his perspective on his illness allowed him to reclaim control over his health. Now I want to encourage you to consider your own challenges. What difficulties are you facing right now in your life? How are you perceiving them? Are you viewing them as obstacles or as opportunities for growth? Shifting your perspective on challenges can be life-changing. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of your situation, try focusing on the opportunities that it presents. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What lessons can I take from this experience that will help me grow stronger, wiser, or more resilient? For example, if you're facing a tough situation at work, instead of seeing it as a setback, ask yourself how you can use it as an opportunity to develop new skills or improve your problem-solving abilities. If you're experiencing a difficult time in a relationship, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your communication and emotional intelligence. If you're dealing with a health challenge, see it as a chance to adopt healthier habits and take better care of your body. Every challenge is an opportunity to renew yourself. It's an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. When you choose to look at your difficulties through a positive lens, you'll begin to notice new possibilities and pathways that you may have otherwise overlooked. You'll see yourself growing in ways you never thought possible. Remember, the way you view your challenges will determine how you handle them. If you approach them with a positive mindset, you'll find strength, motivation, and resilience that will help you overcome any obstacle. The challenges you face today may just be the stepping stones that lead you to a brighter, more fulfilling future. So I encourage you to try something today. Shift your perspective. When you encounter a challenge, pause and think about how you can turn it into an opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this situation to grow and become better? It's not always easy, and there will be moments when the challenges feel overwhelming. But by consistently practicing a positive mindset, you will find that you become more resilient and capable of handling whatever comes your way. The more you embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, the more empowered you'll feel to tackle life head-on, no matter what difficulties arise. In this section, we've discussed the importance of a positive mindset and how it can change the way you approach challenges. By shifting your perspective and viewing challenges as opportunities to grow, you can turn adversity into a catalyst for personal development. Just like Michael's story, you too have the ability to see challenges as opportunities to improve, learn, and renew yourself. The key is in how you choose to perceive the situation. So the next time you face a challenge, choose to see it through the lens of opportunity and growth. Challenges are a part of life that we can't avoid no matter how hard we try. Whether it's a personal struggle, a professional setback, or a challenging situation in our relationships, we all face moments in life that test our resolve and push us out of our comfort zones. But rather than seeing these challenges as mere obstacles, we have the opportunity to see them as powerful learning experiences. The truth is, every challenge we face carries with it the potential to teach us something important. The key to turning challenges into growth is the ability to reflect on them and identify the valuable lessons they bring. Reflection is essential. Without it, we may miss out on the wisdom that comes from the difficult experiences we encounter. Often, it's not the challenge itself that shapes us, but what we choose to learn from it. When we face a challenging situation, whether it's failing at a task or dealing with a difficult relationship, it's easy to become frustrated or discouraged. But if we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, we can begin to see that these challenges are teaching us important skills and lessons. The trick is to move beyond the emotional reaction to the challenge and find the teachable moments within it. One of the most powerful lessons we can learn from challenges is how to cope with failure. Failure is often viewed negatively in society, but it's an essential part of the learning process. Every great success story is built upon a foundation of failure and setbacks. In fact, failure can be one of our best teachers. It teaches us what doesn't work, shows us our weaknesses, and challenges us to improve. When we experience failure, it's easy to feel defeated or even question our abilities. However, failure is not final, it's simply an opportunity to reevaluate our approach and try again with more knowledge and insight. Many successful people throughout history have faced significant failures, but instead of letting those failures define them, they used them as learning tools that propelled them forward. Mistakes are also valuable learning tools. When we make a mistake, it's easy to beat ourselves up or dwell on what went wrong. But if we take a step back and reflect on what happened, we can often see patterns or habits that led to the mistake. This reflection can lead to personal growth and self-awareness. Once we understand the root cause of a mistake, we can adjust our actions or approach in the future, ensuring that we don't repeat it. Struggles too can teach us valuable lessons. Whether it's a personal hardship or a professional challenge, struggles often bring about growth. They test our patience, endurance, and determination. And while they may be difficult to endure at the moment, they often leave us stronger and more capable in the long run. Struggles provide an opportunity for us to develop resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep going despite setbacks. Each failure, mistake, and struggle carries with it the potential to transform us. If we view these challenges through the lens of learning and growth, we can take away valuable insights that will help us succeed in the future. Let me share a real-life example of someone who learned valuable lessons from a challenge that initially seemed like a failure. Meet Sarah. Sarah was a project manager at a growing tech company. She was known for her organizational skills and her ability to get things done efficiently. However, she was given the responsibility to lead a large-scale project for a new product launch that would be critical to the company's future. This was her first time leading a project of this size, and she was eager to prove herself. Unfortunately, despite her hard work and dedication, the project did not go as planned. Deadlines were missed, there were miscommunications within the team, and ultimately the product launch was delayed. Sarah's supervisor was disappointed and her colleagues were frustrated. Sarah herself felt devastated. She'd worked so hard and yet the project had not succeeded. She felt like a failure. But Sarah didn't let this setback define her. Instead of dwelling on her mistakes, she decided to reflect on the experience and learn from it. She took the time to review the project from start to finish, identifying where things went wrong and what she could have done differently. She realized that she'd tried to do too much on her own and hadn't delegated enough to her team. She also realized that there was a lack of clear communication between the departments involved, which led to confusion and delays. Rather than letting the failure discourage her, Sarah took these lessons to heart. She spoke with her team to get their feedback and started implementing better communication practices. She worked on improving her delegation skills and learned to trust her team more. In future projects, Sarah was able to lead her team to greater success, applying the lessons she learned from the failed launch. Over time, Sarah became one of the most respected project managers at her company. Her ability to learn from her mistakes and grow from them was recognized by her peers and supervisors. The failure of the product launch turned out to be a stepping stone toward her personal and professional development. Had she not faced that failure, she might not have developed the skills and insights that ultimately made her a better leader. Sarah's story is a powerful reminder that failure is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of a new learning opportunity. When we look at our failures through a growth-oriented lens, we can turn them into valuable lessons that help us succeed in the future. Now, I want to encourage you to think about your own challenges and how you can learn from them. Every obstacle or setback is an opportunity to grow and improve. When you face a challenge, take a moment to reflect on the lessons that may be hidden within it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I improve my approach next time? What strengths or skills can I develop from this challenge? Don't let challenges discourage you. Find the lessons in every situation, whether it's a failure, a mistake, or a struggle, and use them as stepping stones to move forward. Each lesson you learn makes you more resilient, more knowledgeable, and more prepared to handle whatever comes your way. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every successful person has faced setbacks, made mistakes, and encountered obstacles. What sets them apart is their ability to learn from these experiences, adapt, and keep going. You have the same ability within you. When you face challenges, try to shift your focus from the problem to the solution. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in perspective can open up new opportunities for growth and help you find the silver lining in even the most difficult situations. To wrap up, challenges are not only opportunities for growth, they're also the key to personal transformation. By taking the time to reflect on the lessons each challenge offers, you can learn to navigate life's difficulties with greater ease, confidence, and resilience. Remember, every setback is simply a setup for a future breakthrough. When you look at challenges through the lens of learning, you turn adversity into a powerful force for personal development. So the next time you face a difficulty, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Embrace the challenge, extract the lesson, and keep moving forward. By doing this, you'll be well on your way to turning every challenge you face into a stepping stone toward greater success and fulfillment. As we wrap up today's video, let's take a moment to recap the key takeaways. 1. Challenges are opportunities for personal growth. Life is full of challenges, but instead of seeing them as obstacles or setbacks, we can choose to view them as opportunities. Every challenge presents a chance for us to grow, develop new skills, and improve ourselves. Whether it's a difficult situation at work, a personal struggle, or a setback in our goals, challenges push us to be better. 2. Changing the way you view challenges will help you find positivity in every situation. The way we perceive challenges determines how we react to them. If we approach challenges with a mindset that they are there to teach us something or help us grow, we will find positivity and opportunities even in the hardest situations. Shifting our perspective from frustration to learning allows us to handle difficulties with a clearer, more optimistic outlook. 3. Every challenge carries a valuable lesson, and when you learn from them, you become stronger and more mature. Challenges are not just about overcoming obstacles, they're about the lessons they teach us. Every failure, mistake, and struggle contains valuable lessons that help us grow in wisdom and resilience. When we take the time to reflect on these lessons, we become stronger and more mature, better equipped to face future challenges with confidence. I want to leave you with this. You can face challenges more confidently when you view them as opportunities instead of setbacks. When you begin to see challenges as stepping stones for growth, you will develop the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way. Remember, just like tall trees that only grow stronger through the storms they face, we too become stronger and more resilient by enduring life's challenges. Challenges are not meant to break us, they are meant to help us rise. Every difficulty you encounter is an opportunity for you to grow, to improve, and to become the best version of yourself. Just like a tree that stands tall after a storm, you too can emerge from your struggles more powerful, more confident, and more prepared to handle the next challenge that comes your way. So as you face your challenges, remember they are shaping you. They're molding you into a more capable, more determined individual. You have the ability to overcome and thrive if you choose to see each challenge as an opportunity. Now, I encourage you to look at your challenges today and see them as opportunities to change and grow. Take a moment to reflect on how you can turn each challenge into a chance for improvement, self-discovery, and personal growth. Don't forget to like and share this video so more people can recognize the opportunities in their difficulties. The more we can shift our mindset, the stronger we become as individuals and as a community. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos filled with encouragement, motivation, and insights to help you navigate life's challenges. Thank you so much for watching, and I truly hope that you always find positive change and growth in the challenges you face. Keep pushing forward and remember that every storm you weather is just making you stronger.